Glory, glory to the God of heaven. Blessed be his rod, blessed be his mighty staff. For his rod will enact judgment upon all your enemies, and his staff will bring your life, will bring the healing of your body to the fruits of your body. Now, peace and blessings, wherever you might be in this day. Glory, glory to the God of the heavens and the earth, for he is the only one that's worthy. Putting him first in our lives, thinking about him more than we would think about our problems, thinking about him more than we would think about the people. For our God, he wants to come in our life, and he wants to make the rough patches smooth in our life. He wants to make the crooked places in our life straight. And there's so much stuff in our life that we have to endure as people down here on this earth. We need the embodiment of his heavenly help upon our lives. This year, 2024, is the last year some of us will ever have to worry about God. It is. This is the last year that he's going to give them upon this earth to take him serious. So when I show you things like this house in the background being ripped up, I'm not playing with y'all, family. This is the last year. This is why your brother always tell you, please take God serious in your life. No matter what you might go through, no matter what the social political standpoint of people might be, whatever they saying, that don't matter. What matters is your love for God. For time is something that's so precious that he doesn't give in abundance to a lot of different people that is not living for his cause and serving his will. All glory to the Most High Yah, the eternal God of the heavens and the earth. Yeah, so family, I got light work early this morning time. The first two that I want to drop on you. We all know these things, family. I'm just bringing it in the forefront of your memory banks of what is required for you to live a good life and for you to please him that has the power to kill your body and drop your soul off in hell. You know what I'm saying? They be like, no, it's not. He doesn't exist. I don't want to live for that. Well, you got a short life. And all of your diversities of your damage is going to fall upon you in less than an hour and one day. For those who don't believe me, it's sad, family. It's sad. But one of the ones, God has swore to curse anybody who doesn't believe in him. Now, we all know that God doesn't choose everybody. That's kind of harsh for people to bring into their mind. What do you mean God doesn't choose everybody? But look at the way some of us live our lives. Look at the things that you see people doing, and you see their mind is so far away from his holiness. It is a sin not to believe in God. God also said that it's a sin not to call on his name. He said them people is going through all of that stuff in their life and they don't even call out on me. And the saddest thing is, he said that when they going through it, that's when they gonna start calling him. He said they wait all the way to the point to where they going through something and then they want to call on God. I'm teaching my brothers and sisters. We gotta pray ahead of time, family. We gotta pray not in so much in hindsight, but we have to pray into the future, family, so it can affect our presence, family, all the way in the past. It's like deja vu. It's like almost like when you be praying to God, it's like deja vu. Did I pray for it? Did I not pray for it? I know I had prayed for it. Oh, I do remember I did pray for it. That's your prayers down here on this earth, family. He wants to be able to affect you in your present and in your future. But it all starts with us. He said that it is a sin not to believe in him. That's so many different people that you know that don't take God serious. He said, family, that it's a sin not to call on his name. So I suggest to all my brothers and sisters to let him in, family. To let the great God of the heavens, to let him into your life and let him aware of all your goings around, all your goings on. He needs to know all of that stuff. Okay, I'm done. You don't have to take me serious. So many of the people, it's just like the great God of the heaven is just like he said. They ain't gonna call out to me until they start getting hit with that whip. When they start suffering and feeling pain and feeling agony and be all distressed, then they gonna call out for me. Nah, family, I ain't doing that. I'm calling out on him right now, family. And everything's all to the good. And I'm still acting like I'm in danger time, but that's all right, because I want him to know where I'm at, what I'm doing. And please, Father God, please help me and all my brothers and sisters across this earth in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. Now, I got light work this morning time, family, because we all know the story of Cain. We know that Cain killed Abel. This is true. He was jealous over his brother, over a sacrifice that was given to God. Adam taught his sons how to pray to God, how to worship God, and how to please him. Now, Cain, he brought the most sorriest. Cain was a farmer, family. He planted stuff. He was a tiller of the land. And with all of his fresh fruits that he had got, family, he brought God a sacrifice of all his hand-me-downs, of all the stuff that belongs in the secondhand store. Something that it wasn't a proper sacrifice because it wasn't his best. Now, Abel, he gave God his best, family. He looked at his lot. He looked at his what was it, sheep that he had. He seen them grazing in the meadows, and he went through all of them, and he said, "You're the best. You're being sacrificed." That's what God wants out of his family. He wants our best, but at the same time, our best is just a little bit of giving to God, giving God some glory in the morning time, trying to live righteous life. That it's only a little. He only asking the best that God is asking of us is not a lot, family. It is not a lot, family, to do the right thing. You mean to tell me, brothers and sisters, that's hard for you to do, to try to walk uprightly and be fair, to be a just in your life and your dealings with other people? That's hard. Oh, nah. A lot of my brothers and sisters, they got a lot of soul searching to do out there in the world to get their heart right so they can please God. He wants our best, but that's not a lot, family. It is not. Told you I got light work. But a lot of people, okay, that's what happened. Cain killed his brother over jealousy because his brother was able to give God a proper sacrifice, in which we all got to do. We all got to give him he want a proper sacrifice from us every day, family. Loving him, worshiping him, cherishing him, and being upright, fair people to other people. It doesn't matter what color, what creed, what nation they come from. When them people see you, you an ambassador of his greatness to walk in love, family. Don't let the devil win the day, family. Have your mercy, have your grace, have your love, have your peace, and exert these things out to these people so it can manifest times 7 and come right back unto you, family. It's all up to you. Now, but what a lot of people don't understand, okay, now I can switch over a little bit. A lot of people, family, they don't, man, where my pick when I had it right here? Bam, right there. My bad, family. I'm sorry. I got to hurry this up. I got like 4 more minutes. Now, a lot of people, they don't understand, and I don't care what the laws on the court is, or what the law of the land is. I'm really not concerned about that. But what is God's heavenly law? A lot of people don't understand how Cain was killed. God put a mark on Cain, so no other man would. He was a vagabond throughout the earth, and he put a mark on his forehead, so where no man could kill him, or they would suffer the wrath of God. But before you leave this earth, whatever you do, you have a judgment coming to you. You can't run from it. You can't go in outer space. You can't go into the sea. You can't go into some remote, isolated places out in the damn Himalayas to run from the wrath of God. It does not matter how much time passes. It don't matter. God loves to sit a person in a seat to where they never think they got to pay back. Then boom, that's when that 1 hour comes of wrath comes upon that man or that woman or that nation, and everything they built up is destroyed in less than an hour. That's this guy right here, family. Before he leaves this earth, he still have to pay the heavenly payment for what he did to our sister. And I can't say rest in peace, for she stands in the presence of my Lord. She stands in the presence of my master, the ever living God, the God of life, the God of truth. She stands next to God. So my sister is not dead like that. She's alive. But I still have to say it, RIP to our sister Sonia Massey. Now, this coward, this punk, this chump right here, before he leaves this earth, just like Cain. Now, Cain, he went throughout the earth, family. He didn't get no judgment on that. And 2 separate books of the Bible describes his death. Now, it shows Cain in the scriptures, and it showed him building a house. We know he built cities for his son and all that. We know all of that stuff. But he built a house, family. And he killed his brother with a rock. That house collapsed on Cain and killed him. So you get the same payment of whatever you did, family, whatever you did to them people. However you was living, whatever you did to offend God's law, it comes back on us, family, in our death and the payment before we leave this earth. That's what I'm saying to you. Before you leave this earth, God is going to pay you back for what you have done. Now, in the book of Jubilee, it shows Cain being killed by his grandson and great-great-grandson. So look at it. Cain killed his brother with a blunt object. And in one part of the Bible, it says that his house collapsed on top of his head and he died. But in the book of Jubilee, it says that his grandsons killed him with a bow and arrow. I'm pretty sure they was out hunting for game, and they thought that Cain was an animal, so they shot, you know what I'm saying? They shot him. So he still died. He still had the payment of what he did to his brother in that field so long ago. So this man, and it has to be, it still have to be in accordance to what you did. Now, we already know how he executed and murdered our poor sister Massey. This man has to die the same way, family. His death, family, when he's murdered and he leaves this earth, it's going to be a similar play out. Now, you seen what he did, family, and it's not going to take that long, even if a decade go by. When you see the news and you look up and you see the way that this man died, it's going to be 7 times more worse, but in the same common ground of what he did to our sister. Now, I have to put that out there for you to know. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. All glory be given to y'all, and peace and blessings be upon your day. Try to love somebody. So much damn hate and darkness in this world, for you are the light.